for Witches of the Moon, and I am your Tuesday host. This week's topic is concerning herbs and why they are important within our practice. So I'm going to focus around the Morrigan altar because there actually are quite a few different examples of how I've utilised herbs in different ways, which I can move around and show you after we've had a little bit of discussion about why herbs are so important. It's one of the first areas of witchcraft that many witches feel drawn to and explore. It opens up witchcraft to a lot of witches because we feel so in tune with nature, because there's something other about being in the world and environment, being near trees, plants, herbs, flowers, etc. And we see something more than ourselves in nature. It's perfect, it's beautiful, there's something mysterious and real and incredible about nature, and you come to realise as you go forward that it's because there is a divine presence moving through everything, moving through crystals, moving through trees. It's divine energy, and as such, divine energy is of course moving through herbs. As you study herbs, you get to know that different herbs have different vibrations and are good for different things. You can learn this through a variety of different ways. You might have learned it through innate knowledge coming from places like cooking or medicine, herbal medicine. The power of plants is insane, and a lot of that knowledge has actually been lost over the years, and it is only coming back to that knowledge in more recent times. The fact that herbs can be used to heal a person and in a variety of different ways to aid us in our lifespan, in our health, in all sorts of things. They're a true sort of ally of the witch, and they are so purposeful and helpful. It's hard not to feel overwhelmed in gratitude when talking about herbs and plants and trees and nature in general. And the divine energy does move through all of these things. It's why when harvesting your own herbs, most people in books and things will recommend that you thank the herb for its sacrifice, because you are sacrificing its life to aid you in a magical creation. These dried poppy heads were dried when I harvested them, which was nice. There is something other about herbs that a lot of witches just feel naturally drawn to them, and it's a really difficult thing to sort of capture in words. Words seem fairly inadequate because they become like your friends almost, not like in a weird way, but like herbs you can rely on, herbs you know will always work, herbs you can crush together to make a herbal blend for a particular purpose that you know will work in magical workings, herbs that you can soak and stew and make a tea for a herbalism healing method, or just in general. There are so many uses. I feel like it's inadequate for me even to just, say it. You can give them an offering to your gods and goddesses, like these 3 poppy seeds are currently sat in the Morrigan bowl, and there are herbs up there in her offering bowl up there as well. Can you see it? Not really, but sort of. And then I utilise herbs within candles to imbue them to have certain types of properties, and then there are oils over there and herbs drying out on there that you can see. And then herbal blends, of course, burning on a charcoal disc or using them in sachets, and you can use them in every form of magic, and they really do connect us to the earth, and in a way it's like a sacred relationship between you and the earth with herbs. They give so completely, whether you've grown them yourself or whether you've dried them yourself or whether you just have bought them or not. You can still have an incredible relationship with herbs. Now, my favourite herb of all is Angelica root, and it's not something I expected, but once I started using it, it just keyed in with my soul, it just clicked for me, and I've had a wonderful working relationship with that herb. So herbalism is something I highly recommend to all witches. I feel like I can't really do herbs justice today, so I'm going to leave it at that and just leave it in vague, broad terms for this week. I am going to be missing in action this week. I need some time to myself, so I'm going to leave it at that for now. Many blessings.